The voice of student athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
And good line. We moved on pretty well the last time I got there. And I stalled it out once we got down to the 34 yard line. The big play on that drive was a nice boost option by the Jared Grant. Let's see if we can get that. So school football games that just joined us. 9:31 to play. First quarter action. No score. Brad has a three receiver set. Wilson and Clayton on the far side. The freshman Malik Myers on the near side will go into motion. We say we'll go between the quarterback and the center. Brad takes the snap, fires it downfield. Clayton makes the catch, takes the board across the 20 to about the 22-yard line. Was hit from behind, brought down on the plate. Isaiah Olatum on the hit. And then for the first down, caught it about 5 yards down, and then lost his way to the 22, 11 yards on the play. That's the Devils. First and 10 from the own 22-yard line. Ball is on the right hash. No score. Hornets to get a slip. Well, Hornets got some big players along that front line. Brad takes the snap, play action, rolls left and through, fires it too tall and out of bounds. Intending for Myers over here, checking Myers on the near side, but the Hornets was Nitron Culpepper. He takes it back, second and 10 for Dallas State. We're talking about big Roger Jimerson, huge player. Got 51 on their line of scrimmage for the Hornets. Second and 10 for Valley State from their own 22-yard line. Brad this time, two backs to back. You're going to use motion, though. Back play action. Screen. Johnson across the 30. Screens at the 35. Falls forward at the 39-yard line. Good run and moving by Johnson, the pick back on the hit for the Hornets was Kenyon Isaac on the stop. Well, started drive at their own 9-yard line. No score, 8:20 to play. Dallas State first and 10 from their own 39-yard. Straight handoff to Johnson. He spins again and steps out of a tackle. Falls forward up near the first down marker. He picked that back. On the stop for the Hornets was Daniel Chapman. Dallas State run their football. Ran a lot last week successfully. Learned it today so far. Second and 1. Here's Johnson. That got it covered. He picked up 3 down to the 49-yard line. Gassed up as he crosses midfield. On the stop was a linebacker to get in. Devon Brooker. Got to pick 3 first downs on this drive. First and 10 to Dallas from the Hornets 48-yard line. The Hornets will burn another timeout. Timeout 2 for the Hornets. Putting something on the Hornets' mind. Just will not quite adjust to the defense. They want to talk about this because Dallas State moving in football. We step aside for a short break and come back to listen to Vincent Peter Dallas State football. Back in a minute.
Highway West in Greenville. Auto takes Honorable Mommy's cars. If they don't have the car you want, they'll find it. A good game, but they deliver. They're open from 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday for your convenience. Call them at 624-536-2325. If you want to ride in style, go online and see Kyle. That's Hill Auto Company. Greenwood.
And welcome back to Rice Cotton Stadium on the campus of Mississippi Valley State. No score. Valley State with the football for the second time. 3 minutes, just 7 minutes. Sun shining right on the clock. 7:24 left to play in the first quarter. Valley State first and 10 from the Hornets 48-yard line. Motion by Gray. Overloads the left side. Grant across the middle with a bullet. at the 46-yard line, and they caught one down on the play. They picked up 4 yards. It's going to be second down and 6 from the 44. Pistol formation for Valley State. Great split right left for Valley. Forsyth. Clayton. Tight end on the left side for Valley State. High snap. Pratt pulls it down. Gets near the 40-yard line before he is stopped on the hit. Troutman again to make the play for the Hornets. 3rd down and 3. Valley State 3rd and 3 from the 41-yard line of Alabama State. Johnny Wilson will check in. Clayton will get a preset. He'll check out of the football game. You're going to stay on the near side here. So he and Gray on the near side. Tight end right side of the formation. No receiver on that side. We're going from our right to our left. Brings it down to Caleb Johnson. He cannot get away from the linebacker. Got right in there. Makes a good hit. That time, sometime Johnson got their football. Colton Adams was there to stop him. For absolutely no gain on the play. Maybe a loss of 1. Here comes Justin Reed. Reed will be kicking from a right to a left. He's standing at about his 42-yard line. The return man is standing back at the 10-yard line for the Hornets. White tops for Alabama State, black bottoms, gold helmets. Ball to snap back. The kick is up. High kick, end over end kick. And a fair catch call for the Hornets at about the 18-yard line. So Anthony Jones Jr. watched it because it was high. He watched it drop right down in his bread basket. Back catch. And the Hornets will get the football. Second possession for Alabama State. No score in the football game. 5 minutes, 16 seconds to play quarter 1. First 10 from the 19. Davis. Get backfield. He's standing right between them. Hands it off around the left side. Not much cooking there. Ezra Gray on the carry. They took it about 3 yards, though. Didn't look like it. It's it. First tackle at about a 1-yard gain. He moved it forward for about 3. Second down and 7. Second and 7 from the 23-yard line. Davis, the quarterback between the backs again. He's going to get motion by George Booker. Davis got the pass. He's in trouble. He jumps it off. And sending out a tackle down the field goes Ezra Gray. He has a first down and finally knocked out of bounds at the 48-yard line. That time they had Kadarius Davis all but down. There's a flag on the field, though, back there at the 24-yard line. Let's see what that call would be. 4:24 to play. First quarter. Alabama State action flows from left to right. Hold it. Alabama State. Heard that from the spot of the foul. So the 10-yard marker. Second down, somewhere around second down and 15. Second and 15, the ball is back inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 left. But they're going to use motion from right to left by his back. Send the screen up again, and he has his target. That time he targeted Duran Bale. Bale picked him about 3 yards on the play before he was stopped. Third down and 11. Dallas, they were Get a sub. Check it out is Antoine Howard. 3rd and 11 for Valley State from the 18-yard line. Possession play for Alabama State. Alabama State with their second possession. 2 receivers right and 1 left. Going to use motion again out of the backfield by Gray. And he's looking to throw, going deep on him. And a catch is made at the 41-yard line of Valley State. He had all kind of time. The receiver did. That ball floated through the air and found his target, which was Tyreek Allen. And just like that, on 3rd and 11, then Valley's territory, 1st and 10, from about the 41-yard line of Mississippi Valley. 2 receivers right and 1 left. David stands right between his backs, split backs, and he's right between them in the shotgun. Takes the snap and hands it off. Trying to dive down inside underneath is Durain Bell. He'll muster about 5 yards. Second and 5 from the 36. For the Hornets. It's going to tie his shoe up. Now he's going to get back in his familiar spot between the backs. 2 receivers right, 1 left. This time he hands it off to Bale, and he's going to be upended. Nice play that time by Tracy Tompkins. He's right back there, sliding by him, and cut his legs up under him, knocked him down for a 3-yard loss in the play. 3rd and 8 coming up. From the 40, make it the 39-yard line of Valley State. Same formation, 2 receivers right and 1 left. This time, the back will move up on the left side. 1 back there on the right side of David, who drops the pass to the left, steps up, wants to run, and hit. Sack for 1-yard loss. On the play for Mississippi Valley was Itta. 4th and 11, here comes Alabama State. Bump this football away. Kicking is for the Hornets is Anthony Craven. Craven standing back at about the 43-yard line. They're going to get Clayton, it seems, back at the 11. Kicking from the left hash. 1-2 steps, kicks up. A spiraling kick. Clink off of the catch at about the 10-yard line, and that's where Mississippi Valley State will start this drive. 1st and 10 from their own 10. They started the last one from their own 11. Newby Ware for a moment there, then stalled out. First and 10, the ball is right between the hash spots. No score here at Rice Starting Stadium. 1 minute, 10 seconds to play. First quarter action, no score. Valley today again is in the all green uniforms today. Flowing from right to left. Back. This Clayton in motion. Here's a handoff up the middle to the 10-yard line. And on the carry for Valley that time was Dwayne Barnett, who came in last week. He got a good yard. His first carry for 4. Second down and 4 yards to go. Make that second down and 6 yards to go. 2nd, 6. Actually, it'll be 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. The ball's the 15-yard line. Black fixed it. He keeps it. Price can't get to the outside. Got it right there. They might give him 1 yard on the play there to not make the tackle and force the tackle. The defense was Fairshard Davis got there and forced the tackle. Second to another linebacker who took him out. Picked up 1 yard, did Grant. 3rd down and 4. The 16-yard line for Valley State. Ball is on the left hash. And the quarter going to come to a close. 1 quarter in the book. No score in the game. We'll break and we'll come back. You're listening to Mississippi Valley State football. Back in a minute. Stay with us. Union Grove, MD Church, located at 615 St. Charles Street, in the city of Greenwood. We, the members of Union Grove MD Church, cordially invite you to our pastor, Debbie M. Brown, and First Lady, Shirley Brown's 19-year Love Day celebration, to be held on Sunday, November 3rd, 2019, at 3 p.m. Our guest speaker for this occasion will be Minister Kyle Curleo, youth minister of the First United Baptist Church and Bale Grove Baptist Church in Greenville, Mississippi. Our colors are rainbow. Come help us celebrate and receive a blessing from this young man of God. Dinner will be served. Thank you in advance, Union Grove MD Church family. Sister Bobby Ann Blue and Deacon Jimmy Brown are the chairpersons. This is brought to you by Deacon Jimmy Brown. And welcome back. No score in the ball game, 1 quarter in the book. Dallas State on the third possession here. They moved the ball pretty well when they got it early in the drive, and then they kind of stalled out. Same thing for the Hornets. Hornets coming off a tough game. Alabama State on defense. Dallas State on offense. 35 for Dallas from their own 16-yard line. Good pitch across the middle, incomplete. This time they tried to go with a quick pitch across the middle, trying to find Marcus Kidd, who has a catch in the ball game. That time to no avail. Dallas still come on and punt the football away. Playing for a little field position here. Alabama State is expecting to get decent field position this time. Justin Reed going to step back inside his 5-yard line. On to return it for the Hornets. Resting at about the midfield stripe, right, actually at Dallas 49-yard line. Kick it up. Oh, back pedal. Missed that catch at the 37. He's in trouble and hit. That time getting there to really do what they call Lady Wood on him. But Breeden Franks get down there, so they still would get good field position. Ball is best right now at the 41-yard line, but I think the ball going to be spotted back at about the 36-yard line. The punch on the plate, as you can hear, and that was against Alabama State, so Dallas State will keep possession of the ball, I believe he said. 14:44 to play. Out of television broadcast, there seems to be an extended timeout here. $14 minutes, 44 seconds to play. Dallas State will have this ball still in their possession. It seems that the teams are not sure who's going to get the football. But the coach is looking at the officials. Now both teams will finally come out to the football field. Dallas State going to have the football first and 10 from their own 21. Brown has Johnson on his left side. 2 receivers. Has 2 on the right. Going to flop Clayton over to the left side. Second receiver on the right side is Myers. There's a snap, hands off Johnson. Not much going on there. He's going to lose a yard on the play. Back to the 20-yard line. Second down, 11. Lost a yard on that play. Now they're going to get a sub in the ball game, too. So Evan Grady will check to the contest for Dallas State. 6'2", 225 junior wide receiver. A 4-receiver set, doubles left and doubles right. On the second and 11. Clayton can't get to the outside. Want to get to the left side corner. Could not. Alabama State right there. Just stopping him. Cameron Raspersad on the hit. A pickup of 1 yard on the play for Valley State. Johnson. 3rd down and 10 from the 21-yard line. Valley has 3 receivers right, 1 left. Haven't seen that formation yet today. They're overloaded. That's going to bring Johnson outside too. Swings across the middle. Screen to Clayton. He puts it up a tackle up to the 35-yard line. Nicely called and nicely executed there. And the linebacker had to come across and make the tackle for the Hornets on the hit. Was Coach Adams, who made a nice play earlier. That then finally got down there and was able to stop. Clayton. So Valley State first down and 10. From their own 35-yard line. No score with the football game. Second quarter, 12:58 to play. Play action across the middle. Incomplete. Trying to hit it. And there's a flag at the 49-yard line. Trying to get Marcus Kidd across the middle. And you can hear. First down for Valley State. No score in the football game. Team's battling here, boy. When you look down on the field, the first player on the field to get your attention is Roderick Timerson for Alabama State. Big young man. First and 10 on the ground. Johnson. Maybe 1 to the 49 for Valley State. Maybe 1. Recall it's 2nd and 9 for Valley from their own 49-yard line. We're talking about the big kid from Alabama State, Christian Clark, defensive lineman, 6'1", 373 pounds. 2nd and 10 for Valley State. Bragg put this right side, Kidd makes the catch. And Kidd got hit. Wow, that was a tough hit. It was a little bit high. Kidd was slow to get up on that. Coming over to make the tackle. Well, actually to defend on the play for Alabama State was Natron Culpepper. Great for the check out. Lovett will check in for Alabama for Mississippi Valley State. Kevin Lovett, tight end, check in. It's a 3rd down and the 9-yard for Valley State from their own 49-yard line. Two receivers left and 1 right for Valley. Motion by Kidd this time. He's going to loop around the formation. Dropping his pass, has time. Now, was that a time? Goes flat down. When on the pitch this ball, it's going to be fumble. First it was caught by Alabama State and then fumble. But Alabama State's going to recover the football. Wow. And that time recovering that football. But Valley State was the linebacker we had talked about. Coach Adams. Adams ended up getting that recovery on the fumble. That time the Jerry Brown was going down. And as he was going down, just tried to get rid of that football and pitched it underhanded right to Alabama State. So the Hornets, Davis, first and 10 from the Valley's 38 across the middle to the tight end. Tight end gets his first catch. That's Quincy Lewis. On the catch, picked up 8 yards from the play. 2nd down and 10 for Valley State. Well, this is a game that went down to the wire last year, and they looked like they had it. 2nd and 10 from the 32. Alabama State of the Delta. That was a one-back set directly behind. The quarterback is Duran Bill. 3 receivers left, right side. Now on the short side right. Play action to Bill. Going to lob it downfield, and it is batted away. Nice play that time by Drake Tompkins. Sent that football away from Marion Newsom. That ball was delivered well. It was going right to Newsom. But Thompson got there and knocked that ball away. Now it's third down. And 8. No, third down and 2, rather. Third down and 2 from the 39-yard line. He received it short side right, one left. That's Newsom on the left side. This time he's matched up with Shaw. Going to hand it off to Dale. He has first down and more. First down and stumbles at the 10, cuts back inside, and spun down at about the 8-yard line. Now, nice on that kind of Bale. Got the 2 yards that he needed, and then much more. Found it down to bring him down for Valley State was Jonathan Jones. Just like that, the Hornets first down and goal to go. That ball is at the 6-yard line. No score in the football game. Looks like 8. Is that 10:42 to play? First and goal from the 6. Davis. Low snap to Bell. On the short side right. Slice back inside. Write down the numbers. He'll pick up. Looks like about 2-3 yards down to the 4-yard line.
Second and goal at the 4.
Second and goal for the Hornets. 4-yard line is the spot. Ball is at the right hash. Pistol formation. His handoff turns it off, hands to Bell. He fights down to about the 2, if not the 1, before he's pushed back. Back there was Antoine Howard to stop him. Third down, goal to go for the Hornets. That ball is at the 1-yard line. Right between the hash marks. Dead still of the field. The Hornets going to overload the right side. Bale's on the right side of Dave's the quarterback. Play clock is at 9. And they all give the sideline their attention. Davis, 3 seconds. Davis rolls right. He's going to keep it. And Davis is into the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown. QB Davis. With the 1-yard run, 9 minutes and 16 seconds to play. Second quarter. But the Hornets capitalized on the turnover by Valley State. And they punched it in for the score. Coming off at the PAT is Hunter Hanson. Line is set. Ball back. It's down. Kick is up. It is through. It is good. So the Hornets leading Mississippi Valley State by a score of 7-0 in the second quarter with 9:16 to play. This is Mississippi Valley State football. Back in a minute. Stay with us.
This is the Mississippi Valley State football game on Saturday. Just go to www.SheWoodLive.com. Listen on radio at 87.9 FM and 89.3 FM. You can also listen by phone at 641-741-0818. Greenwood, Mississippi, how you doing? This is the doctor, the radio guy, Dr. Mike French, inviting you to join me Mondays through Fridays at 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. on the G-Line. We talk about everything that's going on in the world of HBCU and beyond. We catch us each and every day right here on the G-Line at 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. Until the next time, you be blessed. We'll see you on the other side.
And welcome back. Hornets getting ready to kick the football off to Valley State. Hornets up by a score of 7-0. Here's the kick here in left. Taken by Gray at the 15. Comes from left to right to the 20. 25, 37-yard line. Here's the stop. Make that 32-yard line. So Valley State would get pretty good field position to start this ball. This drive at the 32-yard line coming down on the stop for Alabama State was Shamarian Johnson to make the hit. Here comes Valley offense, down by 7. They're going to spot it at the 33. Ball is on the right hash. His handoff. No play action. He faked it. Did Jared Bryant. But he could not get any yards out of the play. Hornets right there on the stop. Ron Booker making the stop. Booker's a 6'1", 180-pound senior from Cincinnati, Ohio. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Lover will check out of the ball game. 2nd and 10 from he's the tight end for Valley State. 2nd and 10 from the 33. Right hash. 2 receivers right and 2 left. Motion by Plate. And it all. Barnett. Nothing going on that. Again, Alabama State in on the play. Joseph Jones, a 6'4", 260-pound redshirt freshman from Miami, Florida. Tulane transfer. 3-year loss on the play. 3rd down and 13. Ball is back at the 30-yard line. Barnett will check out of the football game. 3 receivers right. Clayton, the long receiver, on the left side. Make it backfield for Brad. Quick pitch right side. And the catch is made by Wilson. Johnny Wilson makes the catch for about a 3 or 4 yard gain. Natron Culpepper on the stop. And it's going to be 4th down for Valley State. And that will come on and punt this football away on that 4th down. The point is up by a score of 7-0 over Valley State. They're going to get the football back to return it. Toby Crab. Crab standing back at his 29-yard line. Reed takes it, makes the drop catch, boots it away, hangs with a spiral, back pedal to the 17, turns and has a lane across the 20 and hit at the 25. He'll land at about the 28-yard line. Might hit, but a good return as well. Isaiah Latham on that stop. Fixing down there, hit him. He landed it around where Frank brought him down at before. Flying to there. But the Hornets, first down and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Good field position for Alabama State. First and 10 is the play action pick by Davis. Turns all around, throws it to the 40. Catch is made across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Hard Booker makes the catch. Hard Booker picks up 9 yards on the play. 2nd down. Oh, nope. It's going to call it a first down. That was the 9-yard pickup. So 1st and 10 instead at the Hornets 49-yard line, who's leading the football game over Valley State by a score 7-0 with 6 minutes and is that 8 or 6? 6 minutes, I believe, and 12 seconds here. Davis play action. Pitches to the tight end at the 45 of Valley State. Nice catch and a run by Larry Brown III. He picks up 6 yards on the play. 2nd down and 4 from the 45 of Valley State. Ball is on the left hash. 3 receivers set for Alabama State. Davis out of the pistol, turns, hands it off, trying to get around the right side is Gray. He does. 30, spun down at the 25-yard line. Alabama State is cranking up this run game. On the hit and stop for Valley State was Keontae Daniels. 7-0 score. Alabama State leading With 5:17 and counting down here. Valley needs the defense to stop. You don't want to get down by 14 points. First and 10 from the 21 for Alabama State. Two left and one right. Play action by Davis. Look and pump fakes going deep on the right side. And it is incomplete. Tried to hit the running back that time out of the backfield downfield during Bell. Got his hands on it, but he was out of bounds with it. Nice effort. And that's going to bring it a second down and 20 for Valley State. Direction for Alabama State from Valley State. Looks like around the 26-yard line. 7-0 score. Alabama State leading. Davis, this time with a handoff to Bell, who's going to be hit at the 15 and land at the 11. There to make the stop to trip him up was Tracy Tompkins. Alabama State has this offense moving right now, leading Valley State by a score of 7-0. Valley will get a sub in the ball game. Checking in for the Delta W is Antoine Howard. 13-yard line is the spot. First and 10, ball on the left hash. They're going from right to a left. Two receivers right and one left. Davis going to pitch it out to the right side. Catch is made, so is the hit. Rick Allen on the catch. They'll pick up about 4 yards on the play. Bring the football down to the 7-yard line. You know, the hit for Dallas State to stop him was William Morgan. So second down and about 7 yards to go. Second down, 7 yards to go. And the ball is at the 7-yard line. And Dallas State is going to ask for and receive a timeout. At that time, we'll take one as well. You're listening to Valley State football. Back in 1 minute.
I am Lisa Hudson, and I support Mississippi Valley State football broadcast on GWoodLive.com.
I'm Dak Prescott, and my mom died from colon cancer in 2013. When my mom was sick, we'd text every day. I'd ask her things like, how are you doing? How are you feeling? And I'll never forget one day she said, I wish I didn't hurt today. Get your dreams. It's the right thing to do. Stop it before it happens. Catch it early. Do for yourself and do for your loved ones around you. Learn more, go to extension.msstate.edu/DACradio.
And welcome back to Rice Carter Stadium. 7-0 score. Alabama State leading. Quarterback Davis scored. It's a 9-minute, 16-second mark in the second quarter to put Alabama State on the board right now at Valley's 7-yard line. When it's second down and about 6, they'll call it. 3:55 to play. A two receiver set. Pistol formation. Hands it off. It's down to, looks like about the 3-4 yard line on the carrier's great. For the Hornets. Third down and 3. Ball is at the 4. Left hash. Two receivers, short side left. Going to Gray again. He fights down inside, clip down at the back there. 1 yard line. Trying to get the ball to the goal line, or across the goal line. On the stop for Dallas State again was Antoine Howard. Fourth and 1. Hornets going to go for it here. Only 4th and 1 with 3 minutes and counting as you see the march and Bena of Dallas State come down to the football field. Third down and no. 4th down and 1 for Dallas State. For the Hornets at Dallas State 1 yard line rather. Correction. 4th and 1 or 4th and goal. 4th and 1. It's 4th and 1. Get it right. It's 4th and 1. What was the timeout call? Yeah. You can tell Alabama State they kind of wanted call a timeout earlier. Was not exactly sure what to do. They want to get right here on a 4th down and 1. The ball is at the, looks like about the 3 yard line. It's a 4th and 1 from the 3 yard line. Is where the ball is. 4th and 1. The Hornets, we believe that they can get that 1 yard instead of trying to go for most kickers would be for a certain field goal, they're going to decide and elect to try to get the first down or touchdown on a 4th and 1. And Valley State hold it would be a big play. It would be a momentum changer for Valley State. Also, a momentum giver for the Hornets if they can get this 1 yard or get the touchdown. Boy, this is kind of a tough position here because if you're down, if you're Valley State, you go down by 2 touchdowns perhaps. The Hornets last possessions, they did well. Matter of fact, they scored that touchdown off a turnover when Derek Brown was about to be tackled. He was going down. He underhanded the football on a pass, had it kicked off, and even fumbled forward for more yards. So here we go. 4th and 1 from the 3. And here's, let's see, did he get in or did he get the 1 yard? He got the 1 yard, almost got to the Alabama State is claiming a touchdown. I don't think he got the touchdown, but he did get the 1 yard. So it's going to be 4th down, first down and goal to go from about the 1. Hornets saying touchdown. The officials are not saying touchdown yet. Hornets saying touchdown. They won't walk off the football field, but the officials didn't raise their hand. Now they will say it was a touchdown. Touchdown, great. A 3-yard run. Gray with the touchdown. 13-0 score. They're going to go back and check that out. Took a long time. The Hornets, of course, raised their hands. Valley State said no touchdown. And they got around the board and looked at it. I guess they confirmed. And it's a win situation for the Hornets because it was a 4th down play. And if they did get the touchdown on this, they certainly got the first down on it. So if they did get it, it would be a first down and goal to go. If they did get it, of course, it would be 6 points on the board. And then, of course, the PAT, they have the field goal team out right now as he's coming out, swinging his leg. So they did order a touchdown. Alabama State trying to score 14-0 with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the first half. Anna Hansen is the field goal kicker. Ball is back down. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Hornets leading Mississippi Valley State by a score of 14-0. We'll break. We'll come back. This is Mississippi Valley State football.
Okay, honey, is the course scheduled for the call?
March, honey. For sure. I can talk about so much more. And just lessons that can't be taught. Like accountability and self-discipline. I mean, I'm here to pray, but I'm learning how to make it later in life. Isn't that what getting good education is all about?
What can teenagers here in Mississippi learn from participating in high school sports? Plenty, as it turns out. That's why they're called education.
High school sports are so much more than just playing.
Message presented by the Mississippi High School Activities Association and the Mississippi Athletic Administrators Association.
The kick while we were away. Alabama State leading Mississippi Valley 14-0, 2:26 to play in the first half. Both of the touchdowns came in the second quarter play. We played one full quarter with no score, and the Hornets got their first touchdown after Valley State turned the football over. Quarterback Davis on a quarterback kick at the 9-minute, 16-second mark in the second, and the kick was good. And 7-0 score at that point. And Gray, the running back, with a 3-yard run on a 4th and 1 at the 2:30 mark to put them up by a score of 14-0. Now it's Valley State turn with 2:26 to play. Bryant put the pitch right side, and Clay can't hold it for what would have been about a 2-yard pickup on it. Clay couldn't hold that. It was stretching toward the near sideline just in front of Mississippi Valley State's bench. Second down and 10 for Valley State from their own 32-yard line. Two receivers right, two left. One up top, and this time going to overshoot Christian Sutton, the intended target. Christian Sutton going down, peering across the field. Could not come as that quick. Christian Sutton is a 5'9", 160-pound senior. Third down and 10, just like that. It's a 32-yard line for Valley State. Two receivers right, two left. Dropping the pass, looking left, now checks back right. Ball is going to be batted down. Not a good speed reach for Valley State this time. As Nicholas Carey got there and batted that football down, and Shaddick Bryant want to kind of fool the defense. He looks to his left, and then quickly turns to his right and try to get that pass off out flat. Carey was there to bat that football down. So Valley State started this drive at the 2:36 mark, and at the 2:12 mark, they're all to pull this football away, giving Alabama State another golden opportunity. And seeking the defense hold Alabama State out of the end zone here this time. You start with a good punt. Coverage gets a kick. And it's going to get down and take a roll right back to the return man who was trying to stretch around the right side. It's going to be cut down on the play. It was Kobe Kraft. So the Hornets will start this drive from their own 32-yard line. If we're about to say ended their drive, so the Hornets going to start there. First and 10 from the own 32. Put the up by score 14-0, and they have 2 minutes and 2 seconds to work with. Yeah, plays out. They gotta have some coverage because the last possessions they scored. First and 10, dropping the pass down the hash. Steps up with some running room across the 35, slides down at the 40. They're going to see hit down at about the 39-yard line, so therefore the ball will be marked down there. So it's going to get credit for a pickup of 7 yards on the play. The second down and 3 for the quarterback. Who kept it. Kadarius Davis drops the pass this time. Rolled it right. He's in trouble. Dumps it off over on the near side. Didn't have enough to get the football out to Jahad Brooker because he was facing a lot of pressure from Mississippi Valley. Luckily exactly at him. And just like that, the Hornets with a third down and 3 from their own 39-yard line. They sort of got a 2-2 mark, so right now with the 131 mark, they're faced with a 3rd and 3. 2 receivers left and 1 receiver right for Davis, the quarterback. Kadarius has 1 back on his right side, 1 receiver in that direction. So going to hand it to the back who's just trying to find his hole, trying to get outside, can't. He's going to be hit. Davis on the tackle. And you can see Craig just trying to find the lane he wants to use to run through. He could not. And Davis got there. Davis got there and made the play. I haven't called his name an awful lot today, but he was on that play for Valley State. So there's a timeout on the field. Got to figure the timeout to take some time and get the football back. There's 1:09 left right now. 14-0 score in the first half. Put 3 seconds back on the clock. Just to the side. This is Valley State football.
Listen to Mississippi Valley State football game on Saturday. Just go to www.hewitlive.com. Listen on radio at 87.9 FM and 89.3 FM. You can also listen by phone at 641-741-0818.
And welcome back on a windy Saturday afternoon here in the Mississippi Delta. with the Delta Devils trailing the Hornets by a score of 14-0 with a minute and 12 to play. In the first half. Alabama State going to come on and punt this football away. Going back to receive for Alabama State is Donald Johnson III. Johnson is listed on the roster as a 5'8", 160-pound sophomore from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He's standing back at the 22-yard line. The kick is up. Johnson back pedals to the 18. Comes forward to the 25-30, 35-40, and down at the 47-yard line. Nice run. He had some contact when he caught that football. Anthony Craven on the tackle. I think Craven was the same player to recover that fumble earlier that led to a score for Alabama State. So Alabama State will get good field position at their own 47-yard line with 57 seconds to go. They have the receivers and the quarterback to get it done. Let's see, can they make it happen here to try to get some points on the board. Down by 14 points here to the Hornets. Ball is on the right hash. First team 10 in from their own 47-yard line. Going to put two receivers right. Going to group three on the left side. Take it backfield. Under pressure. Spins out of the tackle. Look at the throw. Turns it up. In midfield. 45 out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Oh, that was on the legs and the speed of Bryant. Bryant made it happen. Threw that football down to the 41-yard line of Alabama State with 48 seconds left to play. First and 10. Got a big chuck on that. One back set for receivers. Dropping it fast. Straight chop. Looking, going down the right side. It is incomplete. Had his man downfield. And David Gray that overthrew him just a bit. And that would have been 6 for sure had he caught that one. Would have hit him in stride. Clock is going to stop at 43 seconds. That plays 5 seconds. Second and 10 from the 41 for Bryant. Two receivers right, one left. Barnett is in the backfield on his left side. Motion this time. There's the play action. Bryant looking. Throws it to John David Smith, who would pick up 2 yards on the play to 41-yard line. No, 39-yard line of Alabama State. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. That'll stay down by a score of 14-0. Ball is on the right hash. Two receivers left. That's Myers and Clayton on the left side. Wilson on the right side. True receiver set. He rolls left to throw to Bryant. He tucks it. He's going to be hit. Going to lose a yard on the play. Back there to get him. Joseph Jones. The 4th down and 23 seconds. That they called their last time out of the first half. And only 4th and 9. The Delta Devils are going to go for this. And Dallas does not have any more timeouts left. And just look at the last 13 games that Dallas State played against the Hornets. Last year was Alabama State defeating Dallas State in a 31-24 game. Boy, they've had a streak of wins too against Mississippi Valley State. In 2017, they hit Bena. It was Alabama State 16 and Valley State 10. In 2016, it was the Hornets 56-24. Valley State won in 2009 here by a score of 3-10. So they have a string of wins going here against Mississippi Valley State. You realize they were that dominant over the past 13 years. 4th down and 9. Valley from the 40-yard line. Bryant drops to the pocket to throw. Throws it right side. Incomplete. The Hornets will take over. He tried to get Jordan Wilson down here on the near side. Now Alabama State will have their football, where it looks like about 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Alabama State leading Valley State 14-0. And let's see where they go for here, where they just huddle down on it. They don't look as if they have a very serious huddle going on the plus side. So they're going to come out and just kind of settle down on this one and then go into the half with a 14-point lead. They had this football at the 40-yard line. Will they take a shot? They're going to run this. And here's Gray at the 50. Gray has the 45. Gray has the sideline, and Gray is found to stop at the 23-yard line with 8 seconds. I don't think that Valley State was expecting that. Nice run by Gray. There's a touchdown. It scored the last touchdown for Valley State, so for Alabama State. So right now you're talking about 8 seconds on the clock, and the Hornets have the football first and 10 from Valley's 23-yard line. Now they got to be thinking about if they're good enough to get a couple of plays in 8 seconds. You're talking about many times the next level. They're thinking, what can they do here? And what can Valley State do to stop any of that? Davis stops the pass, looking, goes to the sideline. It's out of bounds with 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They do anything this time. There's something probably toward the end zone with 2 seconds resting on the clock before the half comes to a close. They're going to try a field goal. It would be 29-yard field goal from the right hash. Got to go by 17. Have a win, too, against them. Now the set ball is up. Boy, it's long enough. And it is good. 17-0 score on a 29-yard field goal. You're listening to Mississippi Valley State football. The Hornets leading Valley by 17. After the break, we'll come back. You're listening to Mississippi Valley football. Stay with us. Back after the half.
Are you one of the many Americans that deal with the effects of diabetes? Diva Skin Conditioner could be the remedy that you need. Diva Skin Conditioner is a formulation that was designed with you in mind. Diva Skin Conditioner comes with a money-back guarantee. That's how confident they are in their product. For more information, visit divafeet.com. That's D-I-V-A-H, feet.com. Or you can speak with a representative by dialing 903-270-0026.
Hi, this is Mike Prince with the Open Mic Broadcast Network, extending an opportunity for you to become a listening partner with us today. At 17 cents a day, you can make a huge impact on our local and regional high school and college student athletic coverage. We provide local talk shows, live game coverage, and much, much more. But we need your support to continue to move forward. Visit our website today at obnradio.com. Click on the PayPal button, which is safe and secure, and become a listening partner today. 17 cents a day comes out to $60 a year. Will you become part of the Open Mic Broadcast Network team? Visit that website at obnradio.com and become a listening partner today. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the voice of student athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.
And welcome back. We're here just a few minutes away from the second half of play, and Valley State trailing the Hornets by a score of 17-0. We played through the first quarter with no score, and the Hornets were able to get on the board. Let's take a look at some numbers from the first half. Again, 17-0 score. Alabama State is leading, and Valley State rushed the football 18 times for 68 yards. The Hornets rushed the football 17 times for 122 yards. Passing yards, Valley State with a total of 56 yards. the Hornets of Alabama State 75 yards. Total plays in yards, Dallas State 37 plays for 124 yards. The Hornets 29 plays for 197 yards. That is it for this football. 16 minutes and 20 seconds. The Hornets 13 minutes and 40 seconds. Third down conversion. It was Dallas State 2 of 9. The Hornets of Alabama State 3 of 7 in the red zone. The Hornets got their slice and scored on both. Dallas State did not get to the red zone at any time. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We're about 4 minutes away from the kickoff of the second half. We'll come back with some individual stats. Dallas State is back out on the field. They're going through their warm-ups through our right end zone. And the Hornets are coming out of the tunnel now. And they're going down the full sideline. And some of the players are already in the end zone to our left. So we're going to take a break. And we're going to come back with some individual stats. We'll listen to Mississippi Valley State football. Stay with us. We'll come right back.
Listen to Mississippi Valley State football game on Saturday. Just go to www.shulive.com. Listen on radio at 87.9 FM and 89.3 FM. You can also listen by phone at 641-741-0818.
I am Lisa Hudson, and I support Mississippi Valley State football broadcast on ShuWoodLive.com.
And welcome back. We're just about a minute and 14 seconds away from second half action. A storyline here, a pair of familiar faces will return to Itta Bena this weekend on the Hornets sideline. Assistant coach and receiver coach Sean Anderson is a former Delta Devil assistant coach and was there. Last season he was here coaching. And while a backup quarterback, you know, called Jet Evans, will return as a graduate transfer to Alabama State this season. Looking at some individual stats, again, the score here is Alabama State 17. They got their field goal from 29 yards away. 17. Correction, that was a 39-yard field goal. Get our math right. It was a 39-yard field goal. Jake Bryant for Dallas State had 5 carries for 50 yards. Caleb Johnson had 8 carries for 20 yards, and Dwayne Barnett, he had a good running game last week, did well. He had 2 carries for 5 yards. Clayton in receiving yards, he caught the ball twice for 25 yards. Johnson with 1 catch for Caleb Johnson, the same running back, 1 catch for 17 yards. Johnny Wilson, 1 catch for 5 yards, and Marcus Kidd, 1 catch for 4 yards. Ezra Gray had 1 touchdown. He had 7 carries for 70 yards, and Jordan Bell had 7 carries for 48 yards. We're ready and set for second half action. That is, they will kick the football off, so the Hornets will get the football to start the third quarter of play. Schuster's on the kick the football away. Back kick to receive for Alabama State is Ezra Gray. And here's a kick, kind of a driver, taken by the Hornets, Dante Norris. Norris trying to scatter to the far side. He'll get to the numbers, and he'll get stacked up over there. So the Hornets will start this drive first and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Let's see if Dallas State stop the Hornets offense to get their football back. Try to get back into the football game. Down by 17 here. Always an uphill climb when you're trying to fight from behind. Can't be done. A lot of time to go. First and 10 from the 30 is a pitch to Bell. 35, 48, 45. Pushed out of bounds over on the near side by Jonathan Jones. Nice run. Not the way you want to start the third quarter. Down by 17. Hornets go in a little bit of hurry up here. The ball at their own 46-yard line. First and 10 from that spot. Davis, the quarterback, will send 2 receivers right, 1 left. You'll hand this football off going around the right side to Duran Bell. Gets a tackle, and Tompkins there to pick him up and drop him as he crosses the line of scrimmage. He'll pick up 1 yard on the play. Second down and 9. Well, yeah, second and 9. They're giving to the 47-yard line. Right hash. Forward from right to left. 3 receivers set. Davis is going to run Bill out to the left side. He's going to shake it. Now he pitches to Bill. Bill's trying to find somewhere to go. It's hard for him, but he'll get knocked down on the play. Tompkins right there to slam into the dirt. But the food gets it up. But Tompkins right there for the hit. Mr. Tompkins, a 5'9", 165-pound senior from Miami, Florida. No gain on the play. Third down and 9 from the 46. Possession play here. Power check on for Valley State. Second out is Romelis carry. Davis tight end on the left side. 2 receivers right. 1 receiver left. Back on the right side of Davis. Punch to the ground. Takes the snap. Back paddle. Steps up across the middle. Catch is made at the 40-yard line. First and 10 for Alabama State. Tackler on the tackle was Keontae Davis for Valley. Daniels is a 5'9", 170-pound junior from Noxapeto, Mississippi. So in 39, they will convert. First and 10. 41-yard line of Mississippi Valley. 17-0 score. One is out in front. They're going to try it again. Play action by Davis. Steps back, pump fakes down the sideline. A flag is going to come out. Catch is made downfield by Duran Bell. Let's see what happened there. I think Bell at that pushed off. That's going to be on the wide receiver, Duran Bell. Got wide open somehow. Bell is a running back. He's downfield that time. 5'10", 174 redshirt sophomore from Tampa, Florida. Gonna bring that one back. Back across the midfield, striker gonna set that football down at the 44-yard line. First down and looks like about 25 yards to go. A 3 receiver set out of the pistol. Here's the play action on the new screen. And catch is made. So the tackle, Davis, that time on the tackle on the catch was Tyreek Allen, the wide receiver. Picture about 2 yards from the play. Second down and 20 from the 48-yard line. Michael Jefferson, now he'll be team. So Jefferson will have a 3 running backs with him out there. 2 receivers left and 2 right. Backers on the left side of Davis. Drops in the pocket to throw. Gets the pops and fires deep downfield. Tip and caught for the interception, for the touchdown. Trying to pick that football off. Got a hand on the football. For Valley State was William Morgan. And Morgan got his hand on it and deflected the ball right to Jahad Booker for the touchdown catch. Wow. Talking about not going well for you. Wow. Got a good hand on the ball to knock it away, but knocked it right to the wide receiver, Jahad Booker, for the score. Here comes the point after the touchdown. Arnold Hanson. Ball is back, placed down. Jumping charge to Eddie won't get it. And the score right now, Alabama State 24, Valley State nothing. With 11 minutes and 24 seconds to play in the third quarter. This is Mississippi Valley State football. We'll break. We'll come back. Stay with us.
I'm Dak Prescott, and my mom died in colon cancer in 2013. When my mom was sick, we'd text every day. I'd ask her things like, how are you doing, how are you feeling? And I'll never forget one day she said, I wish I didn't hurt today. Get screened. It's the right thing to do. Stop it before it happens. Catch it early. Do it for yourself and do it for your loved ones around you. To learn more, go to extension.msstate.edu/radio.
And welcome back. Alabama State opened this quarter up with the football and they capitalized. They scored. They're leading Mississippi Valley now by a score of 24 to nothing. Valley got to get something going here to get back in this football game. Time is not an issue right now, but you got to be able to move the football to get something on the board. So it needs them continuity on this drive here to get something back. Here comes the kickoff. Hunter Hanson is up, taken by Gray at the 20, 25, picks out away from the 30, run across field, stumbles, still fighting forward a bit. You get to the 34-yard line. Sticking up player on the field for Valley State on that play was Adam Hamilton for Valley State. He'll be okay. Valley State got to try to put together a sustained drive here to try to get something back. The Hornets out in front by a score of 24-0 with 11-12 to play. We always are looking to see who is following the road team. Has some black and gold in the stand. The Valley Faithfuls out there, you're always going to have that. Valley State first down and 10 from their own 33. Grant rolls right to throw. Stop, slides, and he is going to be hit. Lucky on Yuri on the stop. Now, let's see. Intentional grounding coming up? They're going to say no. That's what they were discussing in there. They said no. Could be incompleted pass. Whoa, now you go through the flag out. Here we come. Okay. And they did call it intentional grounding. Walks down, but here's the question though. We didn't see a flag on the play until they had a discussion. And then they decided to throw a flag and call it intentional grounding. Let's see what they're going to do here. They're going to have another meeting at the 22-yard line. 3 of the officials there. One official standing there ready to spot the ball down. One is in the backfield. It's not in their own business as they watch things unfold. Okay, that's why no flag was put on the first time. They didn't think anything happened. So the two officials, maybe they misunderstood what the message was to them. However, Luck was in his face of Brad. Brad jumped it off. Got to say, should be a second down and 10. But Valley State, they'll hit the chart over now from the 34. There's a handoff going around the left side. So kick up 1 yard on the play. David Johnson was on the carry. Alabama State. Cameron Rampersad on the stop. Third down. And a possession play for Valley State here. Third and we'll call it 9 from the 35-yard line. Two receivers right and one left. David Johnson on the right side of the James Bradley quarterback. Johnson looking right. Tips it to Johnny Wilson for the catch at the 45-yard line. He did that real bad. This line over the defendant was Natron Culpepper. He was in the area over here. He did that one real bad. He is a first straight change for Valley State from their own 46-yard line. Down by score. 24-0. 10-1 to play. Two receivers short side right, one wide side left. Down to Caleb Johnson, powers forward, picked up 3, up to the 49-yard line. Nice power run there by Caleb Johnson. Put the stop on the play by Coach Adam. Check it down. Adam is a freshman. He's a tough freshman. 2nd and 8. Grant goes to throw, spun down, going to lose the yard on the play. And guess who's there to tackle again? Colton Adams. Adams tried. And a 3rd down and 9 for Dallas. Ball is spotted there at Dallas 47-yard line. The Hunters make some adjustments on their defense. 2 receivers right, 1 left. This time Dallas was 50 backs, and Grant now will slant out. Play defense right after Wilson. The oldest shooting everybody. Wilson had got behind the quarterback who was chasing him downfield, and that was Eric Felt, but the ball was thrown too strong. But there's a wind behind the shoot going from left to right. That could have been what happened. That's kind of hard to judge that you put your normal strength on that fast forward pass. Sometimes the wind will get there, take the ball further than you would normally go, and you kind of lose the touch you need to put on it. Now, Justin Reeder's on kicking from his 35-yard line. Ball is snapped back. Here comes the kick. Puts it high. It combos end over end. And a back catch call by Kobe Craft. Alabama State were on their last. I know 3 possessions. Touchdown. And a 39-yard field goal against them. Becomes a Hornet. Leading Alabama State 24-0 with 8:37 to play. Davis with 1 back on his left side, 2 receivers short side. He has a new back in the ball game who's going to go into motion. That's Ja'Cory Merritt. They're going to hand it off. Powell got there on the stop. I believe he got to Davis on the Davis got sacked for a couple of yards on the play. 2nd down, ball for 1 yard for sure. 2nd down, 11 yards score, ball is back at the 14-yard line. 2 receivers, wide side left, none on the short side right. Davis again has a new back in the ball game. Ja'Cory Merritt is in the contest for Alabama State. Merritt is a 5'11", 170-pound freshman from Montgomery, Alabama. Play-action fake it, keeps it, and kicked out to the 20-yard line. Through the stop. Davis on the tackle for Valley State. Davis on Davis. On the play. 3rd and 4. There's Davis. Back it down because Darius Davis, the quarterback. Davis plays big, not heavy at all, but he can play. 3rd down and 4. Alabama State from their own 20-yard line. Davis back to pass, stands in, picks it downfield, and it is incomplete. That ball is closer. Dallas State picked up Justin Jones. But that ball outran everybody. Now it's pulled down. Alabama State going to get a stop here. Get the ball back. 3rd quarter play, 24 Alabama State. 7-6 minutes late. Nothing for Alabama State. We were working in the 3rd quarter. Here at right front state. So you're going to trot on from the near side here. The back across the 45. Hunter Hanson with the boot hand over end. Going to take a hop and spins away from Clay. The ball hit right down. Clay crouched to get it. The catcher, as he crouched down to it, that took that funny bounce as footballs do, and bounced to his left away from Davis, and Davis is like a penalty. Then that ball can take the perfect hop, get about 3 feet from you, come right up with your bread basket, you can take out running with it. He was ready to do that at that point in time, but the ball was high bounce. He couldn't play with it. Try to run back the field, but Dallas still have a good defensive field, though. They get the football first when they can at the only 43-yard line. Johnny Johnson, wide right, Gray, and Clayton was put out to the left side. Derek Brandt, quarterback, right back, Caleb Johnson. Headed to Clayton with that. Johnson, what over the defender right here. At the 45-yard line, there's a flag on the play. That time Caleb Johnson got there and ran straight over Joshua Hill. And who is this going to be again? Over there. On the tight end. Mr. Valley State. That's Caden Lovett. I tell you what, that Caleb Johnson is a load shooter. Mark that football back inside of Valley 45-yard line. Going to set it down somewhere. Looks like around the 42-yard line. Caleb Johnson be 205 before he runs really with a lot of power. Really wrote your boom that time. Joshua Hill. First and 11 for Valley State. Johnson in motion. Brand rushed out of the pocket. Another big defensive end coming in again. Well, he's applying a lot of pressure today. It's lucky for Yunde. Lucky is the defensive, matter of fact, the linebacker, 6'4", 255, looks taller than that, though. All Rangers linebacker. Second down and 11 for Valley State from their own 42-yard line. Takes it to Johnson, keeps it. Grant fights up, you get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's about it. Eric Phelps keeps it back on the stop. So third down and 10, a loss of 1 yard on play. They're giving the Jake Brad a tough time to take here at right side of the stadium. Third down and 10 from the 43.5-yard line. Ball is on the right hash. Valley and Green going from a right to a left, trying to keep this drive alive. You're down by a score 24-0, 6:02 to play. Goes to the right side and complete. You can see the skid marks there and the sliding marks there on the grass that Johnny Wilson left as he tried to get there cut. As he saw the ball being thrown behind him, he tried to cut back inside, but the ball slid by him and failed, incomplete. Here comes Justin Reed to return, to kick it off. And back to return it is Cody Craft. Cody Craft for Alabama State. Carol B.I. Craft, the 6'167" freshman from Alexander City, Alabama. We just send it back inside his 30. 1 step, 2 steps, boots it up. Nice kick. Craft kicks it. Hit the 18. Runs to the far side. Gets tagged. He's on his feet, foul and knocked down as he crossed the 20 to about the 22-yard line. They're forced to play for Valley Cleveland Frank. Frank's tagged and slowed him up while the rest of the defense got in and brought him down. 5:45 to play. Third quarter. Alabama State 24. Valley State. Doubles. Trying to change that. The first guy get the football back. Alabama State now first and 10 from the own 28-2. And Davis would hand it off around the right side to Curry Merritt. Nothing. Merritt will be hit down. He'll lose 2 yards to the play. Second down and 12. Merritt on the carry. Second 12, ball to the second 20-yard line. There's Davis, shotgun, points for the round, takes the snap, play action, rolls right to the short side, and touchdown out of bounds. There's some pressure coming at him. The mission plays to this toss football. Wait, applying the pressure was Rashad Kidman, the Michigan City Valley State. Third down and 12. Looks like third down and 13. Actually, it's a third down and 13. 1, 2, Right? We call it 12. 3rd down and 12. We count the yards here. 3rd and 12. Back at the 20-yard line. A 3 receiver set, 2 left and 1 right. And there's Davis drops it, bounces, drives it downfield. At the first down marker, catches made between the tackles. Well, he's going to be right there, the first down stick. Jahan Booker made the catch. On the stop was William Morgan for Dallas State. Is enough for the first down. Jonathan Daniels was there also helping the management. He did agree with it, but they're going to move the chain. There's the team for the Hornets from their own 32-yard line. Needed 12, got 12, needed 24, nothing, 4:27 to play. Right hash. Points to the round is David, hands it off on the right side, and it spins and won't go anywhere. Was Corey Merrick. Merrick got back to the line of scrimmage. That was it before got green out there by Dallas State defense. 2nd down and 12. No, 2nd down and 10. From the 32-yard line. Merrick, young back, was set up on the right side of Kadarius Davis. There's stacked receivers left and right. Throws a pitch to the right side. Booker, this time makes the catch. They move the ball up about 3 yards to the 36-yard line. 3:44 to play, 3rd quarter, nothing score. Alabama State leading with a 3rd down and 7. 3rd and 7 from the 36-yard line. That's 2 receivers left and 2 receivers right. Kadarius Davis shotgun. He put Burr on his left side. Points to the ground, takes the snap, back paddle, dances it around across the middle. Catch made for a 12-yard pickup by Joshua Knight. Knight on the catch. Injured player shaking up on the field for Dallas State. I think he was in on the play. And he can't get up right now. He's squirming and turning. Can't quite get up, and that'll get their medical team out there to check him out. As always, you see Coach Dancy, he'll always go out too to check on these young players. And you're going to sit up, so that means hopefully he's doing a little better. Looks like, and we say Kahari luckily he wears 36. That's what's on the roster here. They're going to talk to him, going to help him up. He's going to come off the football field on his own powers. That's ultimately what you want to see. He's a defensive back. Dallas State. Curry Lockley, 5'8", 85 pounds junior from Baldwin, Louisiana. First and 10 catch by Josh Mike for Alabama State to put the football up to the Hornets 45-yard line. First and 10 from that spot. Right hash, action opposed from right to left. And there's the play action to Murray across the middle. Another catch for 14-yard pickup. Again, Booker on the catch on the stop for Valley State was William Morgan. That's going to move the chain. Not what you want. 2:47 to play. 24-0 score. Alabama State leading. First and 10 for the Hornets from Valley, 42-yard line. 2 receivers pick right left. 2 receivers stacked on the right side. The receiver is Booker on the right side. And quick pitch to the right side to Michael Jefferson. He'll make a catch, but he's going to lose some yards. Going to lose certainly 1 yard on that play. He should be back there at about the 42-yard line. Of course, they get a stub, 2 stubs in, 2 to go out, of course. 2nd down and 12, so 2-yard loss on the play. That ball is back to the 44-yard line of Dallas State. 2nd and 12. Davis pitches there out to the tight end. Tight end makes the catch. Tracy Tompkins on the hit. And on the catch was Larry Brown, third. Third down. He picked up 1 yard on the play. It's 3rd and 12, now 3rd down and 11. And the possession play for the Hornets. 3rd and 11 from the Valley's 43-yard line. Receiver set, back paddle, steps up there, Davis. Rushed out of the pocket on the left side. Throws it on the run. Incomplete down to the 40-yard line. Intended target was Joshua Knight. Defended on the play for Valley State was Ross Sylvester. The flag back at the, you know what, we're going to gamble here on a guess. Usually it's a hold on the offense, and there it is. The hold at the 10-yard mark-off against the Hornets with a minute 13 to play. Hornets winning the third quarter because they haven't scored. Valley hasn't scored, but they're winning because they haven't given up any scores, and they're still out in front by a score of 24-0. But they did score. They scored a touchdown in the third quarter because they led at the half 17-0. They scored, so they're winning the battle here in the third quarter. Up by a score of 24-0 with a minute 13 to play. 3rd down and 20 for the Hornets from their own 47-yard line. They'll send out 4 receivers. Jerry still on the right side of the quarterback. Jerry State comes into the shotgun, right edge. Now, back pedals 5 steps, steps up, dances, delivers in the flat. Trying to put a move on. He did pick up not very much on that play. Was Joshua Knight. Davis around the ball for Mississippi Valley State. So if they go to where chance, Williams around the ball. So when you go to where, you can see Joshua Knight put all the moves on he could, but it couldn't shake too deep in his he got wrapped up and hit. Now Valley State, again, we're going to get Donald Johnson the third out to return the kick. On a half and standing back at his 32-yard line, kicking from right to left. There's 15 seconds to finish the third. Here's the right foot boot. It's up. Hey. And going to get down. Johnson going to let it foul. It's going to bounce high. And Dallas, did they get it? On their own 16-yard line, trailing. Got a stand spot. Just like had a tough spot on the football field. And they brought some sand in, put there to make it playable. 6 seconds to play in the third quarter. Valley State trailing 24-0 to Alabama State. 3 receivers right. So 2 receivers right now. It's Keith and Clayton wide right. Motion by Green. Green gets the ball coming to his right. Pass off one tackler, push out the ball sort of the 20-yard line. That's going to bring the third quarter to a close with Alabama State feeling pretty good about themselves because they're leading here at Rice Gardens Stadium by a score of 24-0 over Mississippi Valley State. Just quick and come back. This is Valley State football. Back in the next.
Hey, honey, is this close schedule for the fall?
That's 641-741-0818.
keep it on this one. Brown out to the, looks like around the 27-yard line. Grant going to pick him up for the first down.
First and 10, this is out.
Got to stay first and 10. From their own 20, looks like a 29-yard line. Alabama State going to get throws into the football game. Two receivers right for Alabama State, two left. Brad is back on his snap side on a first down and 10. There's a pitch out too tall for Myers. That defender on the play on the right side was Natron Culpepper. And Valley State with the second down and about 11 yards to go. There's a snap back, second and 10. Grant rushed out of the pocket, almost tackled. Trying to find somewhere to go at the 20. Wants to throw, pump fakes, 30. Pushed out of bounds, or rushed, forced out of bounds, at about the 35-yard line. Third down and 3. The 35. Their discussion on the football field? No. Third and 4 for Valley State from their own 35-yard line. Bryant with 4 receivers, 1 back, short drop, stands in, throws it downfield, incomplete, and pass interference. That's an official right there. And there's Aaron Polk back trying to keep up with Gray, reached out and held Gray, so that should be enough for the first down. Yes. 13 minutes, 14 seconds to play. For Bryant, on that previous play, but running for his life. Here's the first down here for Valley State. From the midfield strike. 2 receivers left and 1 right. Play action, hands it off to John Deere Smith, and boy, he runs into a solid tackle after picking up 3 yards on the play. Had a couple of little players to get there.
Here's the 23, John Deere.
He picked up 3 hard yards. Second and 7. 12-6 to play, 24-0 score. Valley State trailing. Delaware sending down 4 receivers, spread 3 wide left and 1 wide right short side. Back is lined up on the right side of Bryant, which is the short side. Hands it off to Bryant. Bryant makes that John Deere Smith. Boy, Smith gets to the 45-yard line. And there he'll be tackled. Took 2 to get him down. He's trying to get to the corner. But there to hold him up was Culpepper. That's Natron Culpepper. And it's a 3rd down and 5 for Valley State. Perhaps 2 down territory for Valley State. If they don't get on this down, they're probably going to go for a 2. On the 3rd and 5 from the 44 of Alabama State. Brown looking right, checks up underneath over the fingertips of Myers. Myers got his hands right on it. And Dick Bryant thought he should have pulled that one in, but it happens sometimes. Here's a 4th down and 4 for Valley State, and that are looking for the play. But they're definitely going to go for it to keep this